Okay, hello, welcome to my stream, playing some more Tales of Arise. It's starting a little later than I'd like. I feel like I have been doing that since I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't think it's a big deal. I feel like most of my views come from my VODs anyways, so, I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I believe I'm done with side quests. I could just open the map and find out, right? Yeah, I guess I should have done that before. Yeah, what's this? Oh, that's to show the book. These I can't move on yet, so... Okay. We'll just run through the city as we move on with the game. Going into the 4th area. We finished this area. Was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think it's safe to rest here too, but we're not going to. We're gonna run right through. Until here, and then we're gonna turn this way. I probably should check my map to make sure that this is the right spot. It is. I didn't have to check my map. I think I'm gonna be going for like every other day playing this game just to rest my voice from all the reading. But maybe not, we'll see.
I think Hootle senses something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Like in the long run though, if I feel like playing, I'm gonna feel it. I'll stream.
Go no further! I'm ready! This one's mine! Look sharp! Mega ray!
But it's just a thought that I just had.
This one's mine!
And it might be a good idea to just start streaming this every other day. Megathonic Slash! Double Demon Blade!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Alright.
Little help!
I'm not done!
Keep far enough! Radiant Pierce!
That's kind of a waste of that.
Star! Let this work! If they rush you, you gotta go for cover, okay?
I'll stop this talk! It's over!
Thanks, Kisara!
Take this! You're mine! Megasonic thrust!
Ready!
One more!
Mega Ray! Radiant Storm! More effective!
A victory for the ages.
Where's your owl? Ooh! A devil tail, a demonic tail, curved like a snake, unlit with a compass. The point end does in fact always point. The point end does not in fact always point north.
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
Hootle is the best. We need more Hootles in this game.
Right, here goes! I'm not done!
You got company! Perfect over! Chinese Supernova! Raging Water! In here!
looking fearsome, Linoir.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Let's kick some ass, kid.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry.
Shining supernova!
Shining
The heavens must be
supernova.
smiling.
Why?
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Nope, fishing's unlocked. That's the rest of the game. Various fishing ponds are scattered around Dana. Fish contain different species to catch. These fish can be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles. So don't hesitate to try fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4-step casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and reeling them in. For more information on these sets, consult the fishing controls topic. Don't tell me what to do.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need
I
patience to
just
fish.
started. Um,
Hey, what
I
do you
don't
think about that spot?
understand.
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Um,
Not my lucky day, I guess.
maybe I should. Um,
All right, once more from the top. All right, once more from the top.
okay, that's not what I want to do.
Yeah. Looks like I lost it.
I don't understand. Maybe I should look at the fishing control section.
Ha! There we go.
RB.
You've got to know when to quit.
Yeah, I'm not doing this right, obviously. Um,
Not my lucky day, I guess.
Ah. I don't understand this part.
I've got something. I'll get you next time.
This mini game I don't understand.
There we go.
Did I get it?
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
This is a very interesting fishing.
Yeah.
Hitting the wrong buttons is probably gonna get me like every time.
I've got something. Dagnabbit! It got away.
Do I need to be going in the direction or against the direction? I don't understand.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I don't. When it's the same button every time, it's easy.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
I guess what you want to do is you want to press like the different buttons.
Yeah.
Like on this part here, I think you want to hit like the different buttons. So you get like the fish you want.
All right.
Well, it's always RT, it's easy.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Okay, we'll catch one more fish.
Yeah. I've got something.
See, like, you need to, like, do stuff. Why did that go bad? Because I held in the button, I didn't let go of it. Oh, it's when I understand. I think. It's a time thing. Right, there's a too soon and a
I
too
reeled us
late.
in a big one.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Okay, I'm done fishing. Fishing is weird.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey. Look like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come and talk to me. The fishing expert found at Taka Pond can teach you the basics of fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to catch fish you haven't caught, as well as giving you new fishing gear based on how much you caught. Alright. Skilled angler. Alright. Let's see what you caught. You've caught one kind of fish so far. Value. Actually, I'm good. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my mess. Sorry, forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Equipment.
You guys want to rest here?
No. I said no. Stare intensely. Hey.
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys.
Do we?
I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Okay. No, well rested after a while. We need to eat.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
How about some beef stew? Actually, let's get some drop rates, though. Or, I don't really use that. Let's see. More drop items. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, right here, more dropped items.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I want to do them all. I'll do
Mind if I
what?
join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, It's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night! I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Like, I don't remember who I was on my rotation of, like, doing them. If you're playing on a hacking, make sure you're stuck on blah 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 blah. Forge weapon.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
This won't be easy.
This is gonna be easy. That was really quick that she got her stuff there, but...
The airborne scout, look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I didn't even intend to do a strike there, I just
It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
pressed it to use his ability.
Double Demon Blade!
Freeze Lancer! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I love that
I
attack.
know fine weapon material when I see it.
Okay, got that. We'll go for this. This is an interesting area here. This is a pain. Why can't this Zoogle stand still?
Alright!
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Golem's boost attack. Prehender. Grows vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Tutorial start.
There's nowhere to run from my heart! When he slows down, that's our chance!
It's like trying to keep up with a
No
wall!
further!
I'm all stuffed up!
You're mine!
Lightning
Take
Attack!
this! No further!
This one is mine!
Take this! Megasonic Thrust!
Water, hear my raging
Prepare to be
storm!
sealed!
This one
Prepare to be sealed! Actually,
Less talking, more doing.
Success. Dolem's boost attack. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dolem. His boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks.
in a vine! Wind! Stunner!
Going in!
Mirage! It's over! Try hard, my turn!
Raging storm! Water, hear my call!
Take this!
Glacial spear, pierce evil! Raging hurricane!
Wind!
Freeze here!
Can't get out of this!
Let's get you off
Take
the
this!
Here goes!
Megasonic Thrust! Wind!
I should probably attack the same guy all my other people are attacking, but you know, why would we do that?
Everything in order is way!
Megasonic Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher, ages ago. This worn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles. The skull enough to dual wield with. Those skilled enough to dual wield with it were lauded as champions. Artifacts. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which have bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle these on or off from the artifact list. Art set 2. You can now set 6 additional arts. Press Y on the art screen to switch between the 2 panels. Arts that are set on the second panel are executed by LT. Treasure Hunter. Speed the other ring? Alright.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so? I feel sprightlier than before.
Alright. Let's see. Arts. Dragon's Horn. Well, actually, let's make it a different one that... What do I have on the first slot? Severing Wind. I guess we won't. We will go... I guess Dragon's Horn there is fine. We'll go with Elemental Devastation. Sure, we'll go with that. Do I have more for... Let's see. We're gonna change this to Rising Falcon. So I guess this would be like Mirage, Hurricane Thrust, and Devastation, I guess.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen. We're in for a long slog with this one.
Airborne beast. My spell.
Severing Wind! Soda! We got fire!
I've got it. Let a marksman handle it.
Try harder! All yours!
Lightning Attack!
Severing Wind! Soda!
Freeze Blade! Target Blade!
Try harder!
This one's mine.
Did I change it to...
Rising Falcon!
Wind astral energy! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Strike! Glacial spear! Nothing!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more fun.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Do it!
You're finished! Long! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning Thunder. Triangle. Right.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Which way do I want to go? It's hard to tell, like, which way is the dead end and which way is the path.
Out of my way! Can't handle me, can you?
Take this!
Oh, we need to take those other guys out first.
Take this!
Flying free! Why can't they just...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
An Astral Arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Radiant Pierce! I'm out of ammo. This one's mine.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? Denied!
Healing circle. Hey, that. Another here.
How about this?
Hit me. Flame of Fury.
You're finished!
Here goes. Confiscating.
Now or never!
Switch to offense!
Burn in hell!
I'm gone!
Radiant Sword.
Here I come!
You're getting in my way.
How about
Lightning Thunderblade.
Looking fearsome, Rinwell.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Let's kick some ass, kid.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a white bird.
Rising Falcon! Take this! Mega Sonic Thrust!
All right, now.
Alright.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Okay. Found some monies in a chest.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah, we used to run.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this! Severing Wing!
Armor won't save you!
Here goes! Wind astral
Let the
energy!
marksman handle this.
Mega ray! This one! Gale Force! Healing down to the wind! Leave the enemy parts to me!
Milk is blade here!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Going in! Reload! Lightning orb!
Take this! This one's all mine!
Here goes! I don't mind if I do!
Take this!
Tiger
Blade!
Rising Falcon!
Lightning orb! Here! Banana! Let's go!
Tiger Blade! Make it
Air
rain!
Here we go! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Lightning!
Here I come! Pierce!
That claw.
Showtime!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We can really make weapons with this?
I think I'm gonna be able to upgrade some weapons when I get to town or whatever.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Which enemy does?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Get behind me!
Severing Wing! Burn!
Where are you going?
Here I I come! Megasonic thrust! It's over!
Look sharp! Lightning strike!
Once again, I wasn't intending to do this right, but
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done.
The enemy wields armor too.
You'll soon see about that. Let's get you all. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
alright.
Won't forgive you.
Take this!
Let astral energy dance in the wind. He's weak now.
Severing wing!
More of the
Here I come!
There's too many of them. Art expert coming through. Lightning orb.
Here! This one's all mine!
One at a time.
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning finger.
Take care!
Where are you going? Thunder blade.
Mega Ray!
Gemini Aqua.
Lost in pain.
Annihilation.
See, like, I don't know why I didn't get it that time.
Looking fierce, Well.
You
Coming through!
Coming through.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
here. Let
No
me help.
care! Struck!
I
know you are!
Annihilation. Mega Ray. Dance in the wind.
Can't get out of this!
Wind. Water. Hear my call.
Lightning
This one's
Falcon.
mine. Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Champion 12.
Good,
Let's
okay.
go. Celestial. This one's mine. Cyclone.
Alright.
I can feel my precision improving.
I can feel my precision improving.
I found some equipment.
Was it not? Oh.
Let me take a look at it.
I'm not gonna get to another group of guys before... Yeah, my chain. My chain.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
But maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
More likely around here wasn't like this.
Don't mind if I do. Annihilation!
Burn in hell!
Water, hear my call! I never miss! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here goes! Water, hear my call! Thunder!
External devastation!
Here's the evil!
Stardust!
Far enough! Please do it!
Rising spell! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. What's this thing?
It's an item I'm not gonna use. That I should use.
I won't forgive you! You wanna play? Come at me! Let the Marvin handle this!
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc!
Eat dirt!
First aid!
Now I can let loose. In a vine?
Megasonic Burst!
Here's the evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
I'm
You're mine!
Hit me! Flame
Here
of
I
fury!
come!
Burning strike!
Burn in strike.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What if I don't look?
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Surrounding area! Not in your dreams! Glacial spear!
I'm not
Glacial
done!
field!
This one's all mine! Megasonic thrust!
Make it rain!
Stardust!
Lost! Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
It's in the sky, it's
Here I
mine!
come!
Look where
Megasonic
you
thrust!
go! That's it!
Here!
Tiger blade! There!
Megasonic thrust!
Top field!
Burn in hell!
Do it! This one's mine!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Megathonic sauce, burning hell.
Severing knife! You're mine!
Stardust! Archaic waterfall!
Stardust!
Flame of fury! Arctic
strike!
Glacial spear!
Here!
Freeze laser!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
No. How do I get over there? Oh, I have to climb back up. Yeah, if it means losing my combo. Combo breaker.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
I am in a bind. How did you know?
I owe you one.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Megasonic thrust!
Look sharp!
Severing wind!
Look sharp! Now,
One more! Ignite!
where are you going?
Take this! One more!
That's an interesting skill.
It's part of the Renan style.
A style made of both sides.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Oh, is this the way I'm supposed to go? It helps if I open the map when I'm trying to open the map. No, this is a dead end, so this is good. This is where we want to go. We want to explore. Look, that green guy.
Hi, Hoodle.
You're mine! Severing wind!
Mega Ray. How about this? Not in your dreams. Here I go. You're
Severing
mine.
wind!
Deny. Tempest Whirl.
Rising
There.
Sun!
Armor won't save you! Prepare to be sealed!
Wind! Severing wind! Ignite! Severing wind! I owe you one. Here I come!
We managed to turn the tide.
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. You're all. Do it. Go in.
Kitana! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Here I
I wonder when they practice these like combined techniques.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Megasonic thrust!
Glacial spear. Let's do it. Freeze.
I've been doing really great lately.
Have you? Inhibitor crystal. Well, I guess I should have read about inhibitor crystal, but no, I don't really care. Is this why we came here? I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zeugles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about now because of you. Because of you now. Tempest Stone. The core of a Zeugle containing wind astral energy. Refine it, attach it to equipment to harness spell. Okay.
There. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Okay. I'm going to question mark, question mark, question mark.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Oh, no! Here I come!
Their arts were interrupted.
Here I come! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Here I come!
Here's a malevolent!
You're mine!
Guardian Feel! This'll come in handy. Here, let's go.
Cover and win!
Not daydreams!
Take
This
that!
is the way!
Here I come!
I can do this all day!
Cover and win! Take this!
This one's mine. Going in.
Rising socket! Try harder! Here
This one's mine.
I come! It's over!
Purge malevolence!
Now you see what I can do. Appreciate the help.
Did you just hear me? Right.
Now is this it?
Come on! You can't hold on! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Light astrolabe! Lightning condemned! Thunder blade! I'll bring you back from this one
No
and mine!
further!
Enjoy.
Not done yet!
I feel like this might be a fight I'm supposed to lose. Yeah, this guy is like impossible to hit. Just clipped into the shield. Poodle! It's gonna break the rest of the mass, probably.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No,
She's a
no,
ghost.
you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword. Just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
Alright.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time.
Like
Please,
all the time.
stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
It'd be funny if you got to this point without ever going down. Yeah, that's the star. Place is a ruin.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
There's an owl.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
The internet needs to take that advice. Stealing some pork. Hoo-hoo! Red Rose Corsage. A rose hair clip. Exuding class. You can never go wrong with one of these when attending a last-minute ball. Hoo-hoo!
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
I don't wanna, like... That's probably blocked off anyways. But, we'll see.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Wind astral energy.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Beyond here is the aerial plaza that leads to Alamanda's castle, but for now it's sealed off. Let's go away. Guessing. That's what I kind of assumed would have happened from the other end too. That would have been locked. That's gonna be the guy that we fought, right? Right. Ah, now I'm stealing chicken. These are the headquarters of the Darkwing. Right now, these are temporary accommodation. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better to move into that.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
No. Side quest! Yay!
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Sigh, why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change. What's got you down, friend? Zeugles? That's what, a pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zeugles, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them. I can understand their hesitation if you need them gone. We're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us after all. So you're trying to become more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you. Actually, how about these materials how about those materials you're looking for? This isn't what you're talking about, is it? Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than keep it weighing us down. Great. You're one generous bunch of people. You know that? Now to see what I can turn all this into. I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. Look at that, 3 life bottles. That's what we're talking about. Give me those life bottles.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
You know, I have to say, I mean, yeah, just like blatantly blowing people up intentionally is messed up. Like, yeah, but even like liberating Calaglia, lots of people died. You sacrificed lives of his people to get that victory. Yeah, he didn't just blow them up, but it's still something that happened. It's a war. People die. I don't agree with the methods of blowing people up. It's just that statement, it's kind of, I don't know, weird. It's not the right argument, I think.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Okay. Oh look, another quest way over there. So, you're the Liberator from Calaglia, are you? I see the rumors of you walking around with bright eyes are true. Just what's the big idea, Sonny? Keeping company with bright eyes is only going to lead to trouble. Listen carefully. This fight isn't over yet. Don't think you can relax, got it? Okay, everyone, form a line. I'm going to hand out everything we raided from Bright Eyes food, clothes. There's lots of stuff to go around. I'm so grateful the Renans might be gone, but I never imagined surviving would be this hard. If anyone desires to lead deserves to leave Deadeye is Deadeye. He hates them Bright Eyes more than anyone. Being hateful makes you a good leader? We Darkwings are going to find and wipe out every last Bright Eyes and rule over Magashat. Honestly, I think this game does like a good job of showing like different sides of like conflict and stuff. And like in different like resolutions to similar problems like in the fallout from them. Like we haven't really seen the fallout in Calaglia because we left there like as soon as we liberated it, but I guess we haven't really seen the fallout in Celadon either, in the places that we actually liberated, because we leave there after we liberate them. But like this place here, like yeah, the guy got his like goal, he liberated the town, kinda, but the Lord's still alive, still a threat. They need to get supplies and stuff. I guess we did see a little bit of that in Calaglia, how they needed to organize and stuff. But I mean, like, he, like, blew everything up. So, yeah, he, like, liberated the place, but he also destroyed the place. And he damaged, like, a lot of the resources. And showing, like, I don't know, how different means can have different results. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. I wonder who's stronger, Alphen, the blazing sword of Calagia, or Denheim, the leader of the Darkwing. I bet it's Denheim. I've only heard rumors about the blazing sword, but I know Denheim's the real deal. I mean, Denheim didn't do anything with his strength. He just set off explosives. Let's be real. The Aquafloat Hills lie just across from this gate. If you venture southwest, you'll find the road to Aiden Lake. If you go northwest instead, you'll eventually find Estelva Forest. Stay west and you'll come upon the Aiden Ruins. Wherever you go, you're bound to encounter ferocious Zoogles, so travel with caution. I heard someone who stormed Aldramada's castle, from someone who stormed Aldramada's castle, that they couldn't find the spirit vessel. So they don't have the Master Core, they didn't really do anything. Denheim's getting kind of scary. It seems like he'll practically stop at nothing to win. I agree his temper seems to be a lot worse than it used to be, but what can you expect? Fighting the Bright Eyes takes its toll on people. If only we'd been able to finish Alamandre off from the start, we wouldn't have been able to avoid all this other fighting, don't you think? No. Yeah, we could have taken Nez without everything being damaged, not even the outskirts were spared. Shh, I wouldn't say that too loudly if I were you. If any of Denai's follow hear you talking like that, you'll be in trouble. The giant windmill takes the wind that blows in from the plains and turns it into astral energy. In the old days, when wind wouldn't come in, we had to turn it ourselves in the opposite way to make it blow wind for the other windmills to capture. Like, how fast would you need to be turning those things for that to happen?
I wonder if something happened.
It's this guy. Alphen, mi amigo, I knew fate would bring us together once more. Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dolim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well-versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung or an instrument in my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I'm also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees I spy an unknown fellow standing free within the breeze. Oh, Donna mio! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me. I'm at a loss for what can I say but gracias. Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to...
That's great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me.
Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can entrust you all with the legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hit a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure, let's give it a shot. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued. Very well. We accept your challenge. Excellent. I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wonder text. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. So this is in Calaglia. Just beyond the hovels. What hovels? Is there an area called hovels? The northernmost reaches... This is 2. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland of the north to the north of the northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. Like, there's lots of abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Obviously.
Now you're into this too, huh?
Let's look at the map. Is there like someplace called the Hovels? No. Like... Like, the first clue is definitely somewhere in Calaglia. Well, why are you dead? Why do I keep doing this? A wasteland, abandoned village. Mensa 224 was abandoned, was it not? Or there was... Is Mensa 224 the abandoned one? No. No, it's not. Maybe it's in the... Like, maybe it's in this area was the abandoned village? But... I don't remember. I'd have to, like, go to the maps. And then
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Where's the other? It must be in the inn. Yeah. Now who wants to hear more about the brave and incredible story of the Darkwings? I do, I want to. Tell me about how you kicked out all the nasty Bright Eyes. I'm gonna join the Darkwings when I get older too. Whoa, it's the Darkwings flag. That's so cool. Once we can catch that slimy Alamandra, we're gonna bust her in as bad as the statue. It's the least she deserves for all she's done. Look at that statue of Alamandra, all busted up. A fitting image of that bitch after how far she's fallen, if you ask me. The fight to get rid of Alamandra was long and hard, but when I look at all this stuff we got out of it, it feels worth it in the end, isn't it? So this stuff was raided from Alamandra's castle, huh? It's hard to pick and grab what... Oh, looks good. Alright. I'm going to have to turn around and give... Alright, let's go to the inn. I think I'm gonna end up spending the rest of the day trying to figure out those clues. Hurry up at the end! Yay! Let's build some weapons. Go. Nature's beauty too. No, I can't craft his because I need more sturdy mega bones. That's disappointing, but I'm not actually using him right now, and we'll definitely be able to. I need lots of sturdy mega bones, huh? Well, we'll get more.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Nope.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
What can I buy? Can I buy sturdy mega bones? Peach gel, lemon gel, orange gel, panacea bottle, life bottle, happy bottle. Oh, rice, milk, and eggs. Can I afford everyone's armor? Doesn't look like it. It is expensive. Yeah, let's see. Lore. I might go fishing too, just to get more money to buy armor and stuff. I could sell old armor too, huh? That's probably the way to do it, sell old armor. Let's see what I can buy for armor. We're definitely buying his armor. Definitely buying her armor. I need 2 more. I need another 6,040. I don't really want to sell weapons because I can upgrade weapons, but there doesn't seem any reason to hold on to armor. If there is, well, then I'll be sad. Okay.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I mean, yeah. We also sold it. Stuff. I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What are you talking about? Our rations. We're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, some spices in particular. We have what you need.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we've got some right here. Is this enough? Whoa, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'll help a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family secret recipe if you like. A curry recipe. Curry raksu, made from various spices poured on top of rice. Strong spicy aroma and flavor make the rice feel that much more filling to eat.
Great!
Oh, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look all that hard to fix either.
Hey.
Hey, Sarah, if it's really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, just not eating it? What does it matter to you? I'd just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
Really?
Is that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you got. But promise me you won't tell anyone I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training, deal?
What?
What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain. Yes, Captain.
All right.
Now we can begin our
Right.
training. I see you have some freshly caught fish here. Perfect. We'll use that as well.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call for
What?
fish. Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain. What? What? Sure. I don't know what the quest I just accepted was. That I need to do. Good, it looks like we have everything we need. Now we dive into the colony. Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it? No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil that water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander. Yes, Captain. It's all finished. So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You'll have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Captain. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good it'll knock his armor off.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Okay. After all the damage done to the city and ridding of Alamandra, it's only right we look after citizens who lost their homes. When what little I had burned down with my home, I thought we were going to die on the streets. That's why I'm so grateful we were able to stay here. It really saved our life. That's what makes the Darkwings such good people. When I grow up, I'm gonna join them too. Don't you think Denham's changed recently? What do you mean? What? You mean aside from the fact he's a big hotshot now? You know, without him there's no way we would have ever kicked out the Renans out. I get that, but he's really different now compared to how he used to be. You have to stay alert. We can't let our guard down until we finally capture Alamandra. The Renan stooges ran with their tails between their legs. Once Alamandra is out of the picture, the age of the Bright Eyes will finally be over. There are people resting upstairs who've lost their homes, so try to keep it down. Have you gone up past Alfalt Hills before? You should. There's a great fishing spot to find at both the lakes ruined. Have you gone up? Oh, this is the person I was talking to. We lost our home, everything's gone, I know, but that's what happens when you choose to fight the Renans. But it's not all bad, honey. We lived to see the day we won. It's worth celebrating, isn't it? Are you the Blazing Ford of Calagia? You're welcome to stay here if you'd like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Okay, I'm going back to Calaglia. That's what I'm doing. Let's go back here. Because I want to try and figure out...
We've reached our destination.
Guy hammering the stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what was this clue? What are my artifacts? Oh, okay, this hammer is what lets me. Items, key items. Wonder Text 1. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Like, that's not really very descriptive.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
See, my guess would be someplace here. Like, would you consider these hovels?
getting pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better.
Like, that's my thing. I was like, what would you call a hovel? To me, like, this isn't a hovel. This is like a building. But like, what's the definition of a hovel? What's just beyond them? And how do I even know if I'm at the right spot? How do I get to my quest log? Art equipment. Like, how do I get to the quest log? I'm not sure. Pressing the same buttons over and over isn't gonna be it. There we are. Oh, the mysterious solve. It's not gonna be this.
I think that might be what we were told to get, isn't it?
Alright. A part only the chosen one can pull out. No wall is bound to stay standing for long with it in
What's
hand.
this thing? Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Okay. Then I think the next one is in here. Is this an abandoned city? I forget. It's been so long.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
What is the second clue? Wonder Text 2, the northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. Like, where is there an abandoned village? Like, I remember coming across a village that was abandoned. And it wouldn't have been in... Unless they're all in Calaglia. But I'm not sure. North is this way.
Judging
See, the
by
thing is, was that
stench,
part 1 or
I'd say
2?
the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Where was that abandoned village? What's the map after Mencia? No, see, maybe on the snow plains? No. I mean, it could be here, but where would be an abandoned village? Is this a wasteland? This is where we came out of the cave. Unless they just thought that, no, because we got into the fight with Law and stuff as soon as we entered that other... But let's go look over this way.
No choice. It's my turn. I'm not done.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I'm not really sure about this one. Was that other one to the north? I hope not. Yeah, see, this is the waste. This would be like an abandoned village to the north, the waste. This might be clue 2. Are they all in Calaglia? There's a map action there? That's an interesting question. Are they all in Calaglia? Where would a tower be?
We finally made it.
But
what do you say we check back in on the
this
ranch?
is a tall tower here, right?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
What's that other clue? God, it could be any of those clues could be this one. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Which way is north? North is that way. Is this to the west? God, this is awful. Okay, that's north. This is west. See, so it could be, this one might be number 3.
Finally, some open space again.
Like that one has to be number 3. Then where's the abandoned village? And what are the hovels? Are they all on this map? How about that? Are they all on this map? Like, I wouldn't say that was just past these buildings, so it's definitely not just past. I think I have no clue. Like, because there's no abandoned village in this thing. I'm just gonna have to explore all the maps. Oh, this is awful.
No choice.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your... As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
Barely a blip on our radar.
See, now I think this one was 3. What?
Gotta break through.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
The heavens must be smiling.
I'm gonna figure this out. This is gonna be forever, the rest of my gameplay. Is it up top? There wouldn't be another one on this map.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Where are there hovels on this map?
Nice.
What?
No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Well, they didn't say the hovels were abandoned either, right? So this could be in the other place, the other city, but where is there a
I think it's safe to rest here now.
where is the abandoned city? An abandoned town. Is there abandoned town over here? I don't think this is. This is just gonna take me to the mines. And even if it is, this is like the northmost section. So if it's on this map, it's over this way somewhere. I really wish literally weak guys wouldn't aggro me. That guy I'm pretty sure is in like the 40s for levels.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
I don't think this is the map that I want to be on. I kind of wish it just let me knew which clue I had already. Well, okay. Man. Is that a map action thing?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Yeah, you said that already. It's not in this way. I don't know. This definitely isn't where I'm supposed to be.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancius.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Yeah, there's no abandoned town on this map.
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Over so soon?
I don't know.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Are there high-level monsters here now? Okay, what level is that?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Looks like it could be worth something.
Let's just do this so it starts coming up. I mean, it's definitely not here. I don't know why I'm bothering running through here. I'm trying to remember, like, the map. Unless they count...
Little help!
You're finished! My turn!
Like, unless they count,
Didn't even break a sweat.
what's it called? The garrison as an abandoned place. Those might be the hovels. Man. What? I don't know.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Apparently there's an owl around here. I wonder where the owl is.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not a chance.
It's so annoying that these guys attack me.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I'll do my best! Here I go!
You've got a knack.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
Looks like it could be worth something.
It's like the only other tower is that prison tower, so that had to have been the third clue. Just past the hovels could be in this area. Are these like hovels? I don't know. Once again, like, what do you consider a hovel? Like, this could be like the abandoned area, because it's definitely abandoned. And north is over this way near the elevator. Like, maybe over here? This would be an abandoned place. Maybe the Gates of Flame? Maybe the northernmost part of the Gates of Flame? But it's a waste.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
There's an owl around it. I still didn't find the owl on that other map. Left bandage. With deceptive bandage covering the wearer's left eye, even though they can otherwise see perfectly fine without it.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
This isn't north, though. But maybe the northern part of this area? What was on this map? Yeah, I'm trying to remember like all the maps. Because that definitely wasn't one, that was like 3 or something.
Little help!
Turn the table.
There are still
As soon
more
as I'm
left.
done here. Right.
Because there's no other like narrow road to a tower.
Let's see here.
Alright. There's an owl somewhere on this map I need to find.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
No, it's already over here.
That's far enough! Here I come! Now or never! This one's mine! Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Seriously? Is this a joke? I think we can get through.
Don't let up until it's over.
It's just easier to look for the owl.
Must be smiling.
I hear the owl, I don't see it. Cattail. Wild-looking furry cattail, when worn with a pair of cat ears, may make it easier to approach actual cats.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. I think it's safe to rest here now.
Balsaf is dead and the armored soldiers are gone. Our days of suffering are ended. Yeah, that's all history now. Everything's going to change for the better now. I don't know how you kids can be excited. Did you forget the Bright Eyes rule more than just Caligula, plus there's still the Guineas. Whatever. Like, this could be like the hovels. I suppose. I have no idea. Yep, people. Like, I have no idea then. Like, I feel like I explored all the areas that could be those clues in Caligula. I wish it told me which one I had. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. It has to be in Caligula. Like, this one has to be here somewhere, but where are the hovels? What do they even consider a hovel? See, this one has to be the one I got. And like, there's no abandoned village that I know of. Like...
Okay, off we go.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. You are a tip-top.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Well, looky here.
Like, I don't know.
There's something in the water.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Yeah. All right.
See, messing those things up.
Dagnabbit, it got away.
I'm just bad at fishing, that's all. It's probably just another bass.
Reel it in. Dagnabbit, it got away.
This is stupid. Like, what am I doing wrong? I don't know.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Do you? I don't. I pressed RT, you stupid son of a fish!
I'll let you go this time.
Son of a bitch, I did that right. I know I did it right.
There we go.
It's just another bass, because that's the only fish I can catch.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Well, it's not a bass.
Ha! Reel it in.
Yeah, just let it go.
Well, it's not bad, per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Fishing is kind of annoying in this game.
Reel it in.
Apparently, I don't know the difference between L and R, so now this is just gonna get away. Like, sometimes I react really fast. Did I press the right button? Did I press it too fast?
Is this what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is? If you think it's a fish, then yeah. That wasn't R. Now
Gotta know when to quit.
Son of a bitch, I hate this game. Why am I still fishing? It's awful. I don't know the difference between right and left. How am I supposed to fish?
I've got something. Gotta know when to quit.
Come on, I pressed RB!
Is this what I think it is?
I don't know. But I'm just gonna lose it. I don't understand how I'm supposed to prevent it from going all the way over. Maybe I just need a better rod.
You've gotta know when to quit.
I think I need a better rod. I think. This is just aggravating. But I'm still doing it because I'm a dumbass.
There we go. That was disappointing.
This is. Ugh, I'm not doing this anymore. This is stupid. I'm doing what the game instructs me to do, and it doesn't freaking work. I'm guessing I need a better, like, pole or something. Because some of the fish, I catch them and instantly they're red.
No choice. Megasonic thrust!
Piercing?
Over so soon?
I don't know, I might give up on this stupid sub-quest. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna stop playing because I'm aggravated at the game now. And I should stop playing because I'm just being aggravated. So I'm just gonna go into this city and I'm gonna stop playing.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching my stream. I appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing. If you're watching on Twitch, consider following. Yeah, I can't even think right now. I can never think at these closing things. It's just, it doesn't come natural to me doing this, like asking people to subscribe and follow, I guess. Yeah, you can join my Discord if you wish. It's !Discord in the Twitch chat, or you can find it in the description of the YouTube video in the information section on Twitch. Yeah, once again, thanks for watching. Have a good night. And yeah.